Responsibility is, in fact, the ability to respond. It's not necessarily what we think. It's like a weight on our shoulders. Just by seeing it like that, it might change. Responsibility, the ability to respond in the moment with what is right. So you're going to imagine a pyramid, a big pyramid of boxes in a room or in a barn. Just a pyramid of boxes. So many boxes. And you start to notice that they have labels and different colors. And you start to realize that there's a specific color that is yours. It could be yellow or green or red and if it's not, just give it a color and say, the boxes that are mine are yellow or orange or red or green or blue. And so imagine if they were like pixels and all of a sudden the pyramid opens up a little bit and you see just your color boxes and take notice of the pyramid. Are your boxes 90% or 20% or somewhere in between? So all the boxes that are not yours, you know they're not yours because they're not your color. They can leave the room. They can float out, disappear, however you like. And you're left with your boxes. Some boxes might have a bit of your color, like my mother, my son, but they only have a bit of your color. So only the boxes that are your color stay in the room. And see if you can count them. And then notice if it becomes easier to look into the boxes or deal with the boxes now that there are so few of them compared to before. So this is just a visual clue to help you see what you do. So where did that come from? This need to be responsible for friends or loved ones or patients or family members. So without judging, who gave you that prompt? Who gave you that clue? Who praised you for being responsible? And said it was a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just overused. So with the breakdown of the word, if I respond for someone else, that's fine if they can't. If they can't respond, if they are vulnerable or weakened or in a bad place. But if they can respond, am I doing them service? Mm. Who was told that you were irresponsible? And that stung, it hurt. Nobody would like to be called irresponsible today. But that might be someone's judgment. So allow all this observation of responsibility or irresponsibility to be active in your system, and look at it without judgment, just like from a new perspective. Okay. So the idea here is to clean this word for you, to signify it differently. There are contracts with this word. If I take on more responsibility, I might be loved or appreciated or seen or feel worthy. So imagine stripping this word to its essence. Everything that is consensus, everything that is piled onto this word, or in the positive or in the opposite, responsibility or irresponsibility, all the emotional charge that's there. Let it go. Clean it, allow it to go back to its to the word without emotion. In fact, when we use the word like in a 3D, I'm responsible, I lose the ability to respond in the moment. I don't feel guided, because being guided, being in the now is apparently irresponsible. So it's a conflicting interest. There we go. That hits something in the group. So responsibility might look a little bit more like control. Remember to not use judgment, just observe it as if you were watching the behavior of this word. As if we allow the word to go back to its original meaning, to its 0 point, and we strip it off what we think it means, what we were led to believe it means, and who praised us or who belittled us. If that was the case with these two words, same essence, just opposite points. And what is your ego position within this frequency of being responsible or irresponsible? Okay, so now we're going back into the room to find your boxes, your boxes. We're going to open them. They might not actually see what's in them, but you get a general feeling if it's tidy or untidy, or if it is literally your things. So in one box, as an example, again, open it up as if it were pixels. And in that box, what is truly yours? Is it an inherited position? Is it something, a mandate to study a particular field or to behave a certain way? So imagine doing that with all the boxes. First of all, are they haphazard, tidy, cluttered? And ask your quantum consciousness to filter out within the boxes what is truly yours, and the rest, because you become aware of it, can dissolve. And notice how that feels. your quantum consciousness to put it into balance. Too much responsibility is a weight on your shoulders. And spiritual or light workers are responsible for saving the world or saving a client or a patient or a friend. Sometimes when someone is so overwhelmed with responsibility, they might actually look irresponsible. There you go. So we're going to clean that up. Go. Now go back into the room and see your boxes. You might see them smaller or bigger or however you see them. But now look at them from the God within, from your divine self. And notice how from the pyramid, it went to a couple of boxes, and from a couple of boxes to less space, so spacier boxes. And now look at it from the I am, not the me. So in a sense, if you're responsible for a child, that could be true, but it doesn't mean you have to do absolutely everything for them, just what is needed. So here again, the 3D might think, I need to be on top of this, I need to be responsible, I need to be doing these things. But from the higher perspective, just look at these boxes and again see if they become less or lighter. And now look at the word again inside of you. Responsibility. And see if it has changed its shape, its behavior, or how it makes you feel. So the choices other people make, especially if there is a connection, family, friend, there's a component of if they do something wrong or take their life or, I don't know, don't take their medication or there's a guilt factor there. We should make them do something else rather than maybe sit and wait and activate this energy within us that they become responsible for themselves. And if you consider them to be wise and they say, I am not taking that medication, then you are not responsible. Guilt is a very good friend of responsibility. Allow yourself to be freed, knowing that everyone has a soul, everyone has a path, everyone has made a choice. And how you observe that person or how you observe yourself observing that person can make a big difference. You're not responsible for anyone's life or happiness or success. even though you can assist. There we go. So that was the last piece. It doesn't mean you don't do anything. You do what is in your sphere to do, but taking on responsibility is an action, is a emotion where if I take the action, I can let go after taking the action. Okay. Keep that in and come down.